The designs of old were always identical. Part of it was just for information flow. Is this a real coin or not? Well, if the dimes, quarters, and half dollars all look alike, it's more likely that they're the real McCoy, right? Well, the last big silver, because Morgan dollars ended in 1904, was the Barber series. The Barber half was the largest coin in circulation at the early part of the 20th century. But New Orleans closed their doors in 1909. And tonight we put together a collection of the last coins of New Orleans. They are all the Barber halves, and tonight, what a price and what a selection. Price first, though, $29.95. That is not a typo. Our competition already have these coins, one of them from $60 up to 5 different. They're at $85 a coin, which means a third. We're a third of their price. Now, the grouping we have are all from the early 1900s. All of them are New Orleans, which means they have the beautiful O mint mark. And if you buy 5 with me tonight, we'll guarantee one of them will be that 090, the last New Orleans minted Morgan. Right there above the D and the O in dollar, just kind of like the Morgan dollar, the Barber has its mint mark. This is a great little group of coins. We bumped into somebody in Chicago a few weeks ago that loves the Barbers, did a lot of business with us for years, and decided to keep building a San Francisco set and wanted to liquidate all the O's and the D's they had. So over the next week or two, we're going to have a couple specials out on those coins. This is the first one. O mint Barbers. So if you want O mint and you want silver, this is the biggest. There were no peace dollars. There were no others because they closed their doors in 1909. That second from the right, that coin right there is the last coin, big coin, struck by New Orleans ever. They made a dime and a quarter, and the half dollar is the largest. As you can tell, they're all beautiful, homogeneous, hand-selected, circulated coins, which is why my competition has these same exact coins. Well, one of them at 60, but if you want to get 5 different, by the time you get to the 5th coin, you're upwards of $85 each. Just 60 times 5 is 300. 5 times 30 is 150. We are half their price, but we know theirs are even higher just because of how they're adding on. And ours will include the 090 in the groupings we have tonight. You buy 5, we'll get you one of those 090s in that deal. We don't have a lot of deals available, so if you're on the line right now, you're probably in a good place. If you're visiting us at avccoins.com, push this one through your shopping cart if you're buying 5. If you're just buying a single coin because you want to have one of those big O's, the last of the New Orleans mint, we're good. But I have very, very limited numbers of 5 different where I can include an 090 as one of them. This grouping is just one of those wows. Barbers are one of my fun coin series. They don't get a lot of loving. We jump into the Walking Liberty, we jump into the Franklin, we jump into the Kennedy. That's the last 100 years, right? But over 100 years ago, all of our coins looked alike. They're named after the designer, right, Barber. And it was just a rendition of Liberty. The dime, the quarter, and the half all looked the same, just sized differently, right, for commerce. There was no silver dollar in circulation at this particular time in history. The Morgan dollar ended in 1904. That is where the stir comes in, which is why today you do not find a lot of late-date Barbers that look nice. You can find early 1900s, but you can't find that 06 to 15, that last decade, that look nice because they were heavily worn because people needed silver in circulation. Guys, we got to put a 30-second clock up. Thank you all for your patience. Now, here's an inside secret. It's not a secret. Visit us at avccoins.com. Thank you. The phones are busy, which is why that's up, but I'm bringing you there for another reason. The left-hand column when you get there is half dollars. Click it. Click Barbers. you're going to find out that we have all but 2 in stock right now, dating back to 1892 when the Barber series came out. Love the series. Tons of value for how old they are and the quality and the look for the price. So again, not $60 to $85 a coin tonight. We're $29.95, up to 5 different, might be able to do 6 or 7 based on how the orders flow in tonight. If you buy 5, I'll make sure the 090 is in there. That'll be special for all of us because that's the last coin ever made at the New Orleans Mint. The end of the O's, and this is the collection that have them. And thanks.